Okay, let's talk about method overriding. And so in the previous video, we talked about method overloading, and this is what I have on the screen. So why don't we create two classes to show an example of method overriding. So here I'm going to create a new Java class. Let's make this Ferrari. And here what we're going to say is, let's have some public class. Public method. Let's call it, let's just return nothing and say that it will go fast. And here we're going to just print something. This is Ferrari fast, and we'll leave it as such. And then what we'll say is, let's now say, I don't know, let's create a new one and let's call it Super Ferrari. Super Ferrari, whatever that means. And here what we're going to say is we're going to extend Ferrari. And we're going to have this same method, right? Public go fast. And we're not going to do this. It did this for me automatically. We're not going to say this. We're going to say system.out.println. This is going Super Ferrari fast. Something like this. We just want to show that we have the same method name, same signature as the Ferrari one, same signature, and all we're going to do is show how we can override one with the other, right? So this is go fast, this is go fast, this is never used, it's okay. Why don't we then say here something like this? Let's remove these, we don't need these anymore. Let's remove these, we don't need these anymore. And what we're going to say here is we're going to say new Ferrari. We're going to say this is Ed's Ferrari. And we're going to say new Ferrari. Something like this. And then we can say something just kind of similar. Ed Ferrari 2, for example. And or we just say someone else's. Let's not be greedy, right? Let somebody else have a Ferrari. Someone else's Ferrari. Let's say Super Ferrari, and let's remove this one, and that looks good. And what we're going to show is that, hey, look, we can say go invoke Ed's Ferrari, make it go fast, and let's invoke somebody else's Ferrari, go fast, and let's see what happens, right? We obviously know what's going to happen, but let's run it and see what happens. One says this is Ferrari fast, that's Ed's, and this is somebody else's Super Ferrari fast. Now, the thing is, you know that if you did not have this one, if you didn't have this one here, and let's comment this out, if you didn't have this one, we know that since Super Ferrari extends Ferrari, well, we know that it would invoke this one, right? It would say this one as output. This is Ferrari fast. So we would get two of those. Why? Because Super Ferrari inherits everything from Ferrari. That's what the extends keyword says, and we'll do a video on that. But just to keep it simple and talk about method overriding, we know that if we didn't have this, and if we ran this, we know we would get this twice. And that's exactly what we do. We get this twice, but now we are overriding, right? We're overriding the Ferrari method, go fast, with this go fast method that belongs to Super Ferrari. And that's why we get this one, the Super Ferrari method. So if we run it again, we know that in fact we are overriding this method because we're getting Super Ferrari fast. We're overriding it, and at runtime, when we run this this program, this go fast method from this Super Ferrari class, it's going to be invoked. That is overriding, and I hope this helps.